Denied coverage of your GLP-1? Do not quit. That is exactly what insurance wants you to do. You have rights and you can appeal more than once. Claimable makes it simple with expert-backed appeals that actually have been proven to work. Check out the link getclaimable.com/plus sides and use code plus sides with a Z to save. So here's the truth. I'm tired, but not like the didn't get enough sleep tired, although I have that too. I mean, the kind of exhaustion that feels like it's stitched into your bones. So for me, that's perimenopause. And honestly, also the high doses of GLP-1s haven't helped. And so I kept thinking, am I missing something? And it turns out, yeah, we naturally have NAD in our bodies. It's essential for energy, cellular repair, brain function. But as we age, we lose it, which of course is not fun. No bueno. That's why I've added NAD plus back in, and I've been going through Shed, which is a telehealth to do it, because this season of my life is about putting back what time or meds have taken from me. I'm not ashamed of it. Whether it's GLP-1, HRT, or NAD, I'm rebuilding the energy that I deserve to have. Now, listen, I'm not a doctor and I don't pretend to be one on this podcast. I always recommend checking with your medical provider to see if NAD is right for you. But if you go through Shed, you will meet with a licensed provider to be able to guide you safely. If you're feeling the same bone deep fatigue like I am, check out the NAD Plus with Shed. If you use my code, which is Kim40 at checkout, you're going to save 40%. It's also linked in my link tree. There's no shame in my game, just science, support, and reclaiming what's mine. I hope it works for you too. Hey, Vicki.
Hey,
Hi,
Vicki.
how are
Hi,
you?
How you doing?
Good.
Vicki, you have two of my favorites going on: a really great haircut and animal print. Though that's
good.
Hair is
my life.
freaking
I know.
fabulous.
Animal print's my favorite. That and pink.
Yes.
I always remember, like,
That
from the
hair.
beginning, I love her hair. I love it.
Thank
It's
you.
beautiful. I'm
It's easy.
jelly. I have to do so much crap in my hair. Yeah, that's what Kat says. Yeah. Well, we're so glad to have you. So one of the things that was important to us when we started this podcast is that, a lot of times on the news and stuff, they're always having to cut and edit things and fit it into their timelines and their narratives and their agendas. And like, we don't have to do that here. Legitimately, our agenda is to have people hear your story and go, that sounds like me, and go see their doctor. And legitimately, I get a message every single episode from somebody that says that. And when they say it, I will send it to you. Cool. So I want you to take the space and tell your story and just think, if there's someone out there like me, what do they think they need to hear so they can realize that it's okay to, get their disease treated and there's help out there,
Well, I looked up, I couldn't figure out how long it had been since I had my hysterectomy, and it was
Yeah.
2007. So it's been a while.
Yeah.
But that was a rough way to go. I had a doctor that I had the hysterectomy. She nicked my bladder during surgery, and I went home with a catheter for a week. Went back for my follow-up, told her I wasn't feeling right down there. She says, "Oh, we're not going to do another surgery," and just kind of sloughed it all off. Put me on Premarin. And
What's that?
It's a hormone. It regulates your hormones as far as I know. I never really checked it out. I just did what I assumed.
You just did what they told you to, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I get it.
And probably about 6 years ago, I was upset with her because I felt like I was neglected and she didn't pay any attention. I think she made a mistake during surgery and she just wanted me out of there.
Yeah.
So I've had 2 other primary care physicians. I always select women because I feel like they understand women better than men. I don't know if that's probably not true, but I always felt more comfortable with a woman because you figure, when you're not feeling good, they understand your period and, all that, your hormones and all that. Well, this primary care that I have now, she took me off of it and said I'd been on it way too long. And I couldn't understand why anybody else hadn't taken me off of it. And so far I've been okay, but it was just a rough way to go. From 2007 until a year ago, the weight issue was a big deal.
Yeah.
I think my
Yeah.
highest I ever got up to was like 287 pounds, but it was
Okay.
just, I did everything possible to try to get it off. And you'd get it off, then it'd come right back on.
Sure.
Mhm.
And so I do have a good doctor now that's taking care of me,
Well,
and
that's good.
I think understands that. But I'm 64, and I don't think I was really educated enough in that area as far as the hormones and that type of thing. I think my mom, she just accepted things like they were and didn't really share a lot with me about that. And then to go to a doctor that just really, I don't think honestly cared.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
Wow.
that's
Yeah.
kind of my story on that.
Yeah.
I'm just
And
thankful I
then
have a doctor now that takes care of me.
me too. What made you talk to your doctor about well, you started on Mounjaro, right, Vicki?
Yeah, last July,
Mhm.
that's been an up and
Oh, wow.
down thing too. I don't know if you guys know, but I had
I
insurance
do, but
issues.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I
my
remember the story.
benefit manager
Yeah.
was Novitus, and they absolutely will not let you use any type of discount, anything. So after I went
Shame.
through all of that and trying to get it changed insurance, then they put it on their formulary, and it was going to be like $60,000 deductible to do it. I said, well, I'll never meet that. So then I started to get Ozempic from Canada, which worked out great.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, none of Canada will let you have it. So then
Wow.
I decided just to
Right.
go ahead and pay cash and do the Ozempic here. And I was on it a month. And the whole time I was on Ozempic, I didn't feel like it did anything for me. I did not lose any weight. I maintained my weight.
Mm.
And so then I took 2 months to be able to get my refill on the Ozempic here.
Yeah.
So then I decided to just see if I could just do the Mounjaro, pay it out of pocket. I'm doing it on Ozempic. So I've been on it. It'll be a month Thursday.
Oh,
So I'm back on it, thankfully. Um,
yeah.
it's just a pain that I have to pay cash for it, but
It is.
it's
Yeah.
helped. And
Real quick, I know it's not like go ahead, Vicki. Go ahead.
I can just tell
Go
a
ahead.
big difference between Ozempic and
Mhm.
Mounjaro.
How so?
I just feel 100% better. My mental clarity, I feel like, and more
Mm.
energy.
Mm.
Um, the appetite suppression, I feel like, is so much better. I just feel
Mhm.
good all around. I mean,
That's
I'm
great.
just so much better. I think my
I'm so
husband
glad.
even knows it too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I hear those are important sometimes, so that's good.
All right. Just a little bit.
Are you
Tiny bit.
open to some questions, Vicki? Is it okay
Sure.
if I ask you some questions? Okay. So I'm curious in terms of throughout your life, was weight ever an issue, or is it just when you had the surgery and things went haywire?
It was about the time I had my hysterectomy.
Mm,
Everything just kind of just exploded.
okay.
And
So
Yeah.
before that, you really
it
never
was so
struggled with weight,
hard.
even 10 pounds or anything?
Yeah, and it wasn't really an issue for me. It really
Mm,
wasn't until then. I mean, I had
Mhm.
2 kids and was managed to
yeah.
get the weight off with them, and
Mhm.
then I had the hysterectomy and it just went downhill. I mean, it just I could
Mm,
tell. When I think back, it's like, yeah, it was a big deal. And I would
yeah.
do everything. I mean, I would walk, I would exercise like a crazy person,
Yeah.
Mhm.
starve myself. At one time I was on a 900 calorie diet.
Oh my gosh.
And
Yeah.
yeah, done it
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
It's
Same.
Yeah.
crazy.
I think it's interesting. Like we've had people on the show that have struggled with obesity since childhood, some that didn't struggle until college, and then some who had never struggled until like whatever that one thing was that happened, you
Mhm.
know? And
Right.
it's been like, it's just been all across the board, you know? And I think like, I want to talk more about this, but I think we have to consider preventative medicine. Like, I don't think that people are asking that question enough. Like, we had one girl that was on our show, Vicky, and she struggled with maybe 10, 15 pounds, like diet culture bull honky. So we're on YouTube. And, like basically like just teenage and college. And then she lost her mother. And then when that happened, sorry, cause sleepy. And then when that happened, she gained 60 pounds and all of a sudden she's obese. So it's like, I can't help but wonder, what was that? What was that underlying thing? And if we had had medicine then to treat her 15, 20-pound thing, would she have ever become obese? Or people who would then become obese and then become type, maybe they would ever become a type 2 diabetic, and I just think like, I know it's very taboo because there's not like a lot of evidence around this right now, but I think we have to talk about it. Like if people can take this medication to
Mhm.
prevent, like, type 2 diabetes, why can't they take it to prevent obesity? You know what I mean? Like, why not? And I just think that we should start questioning things. So that's why I wanted to know, like, if it was ever a thing for you ever, you know? Um, and even if you had started gaining weight then, it wouldn't have been so great if like you had had this then, and then you could have
Oh,
never,
yeah.
been where you are, right?
Right.
Like think of all the years,
Oh,
all the
yeah.
years.
I'd have been much happier.
Sure. I get it. I get
It's
it.
always yeah,
He
it's
said I would
just
have
Yeah.
been
been a
much happier.
struggle.
Well,
But
I know you've
it
had a lot of struggles with health insurance and stuff. Like, I know it has. Like, you've been very open about it, which I'm glad of. Um, I just want to make sure like you've had an opportunity to tell us anything that you wanted to share. Um, I think sometimes when you're choosing weight or maybe like moments when you were thinking, hey, maybe I shouldn't just be listening to this doctor without asking questions, like something happened where you were like, I should go see someone new. And I feel like that mental piece and that questioning piece, like, what was it? What made you think, hey, I should like, was it because did you see Mounjaro advertised, or were you just like, it's just time to go see another doctor and see what's going on?
I did. I saw it, and she had actually put me on, oh, Phenermine, and I
Okay.
couldn't take that. That just keeps me awake. I mean, it has
Yeah.
suppressed it for me, it suppressed my appetite for a few hours, and then I was wigged out, and I couldn't sleep, blah, 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 blah.
Sure.
So I just couldn't take that. Um,
Yeah.
and then I saw it and I text her and I said, "Can we try this?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, sure." And
Sure.
she's all for it. She had
That's
just
good.
had Lily representative come in the office that day that I text her,
Oh,
and she
Oh
says,
wow.
"By golly, we will." So I was kind
yeah.
of the first person in her office to do it, and she'll still ask me
Yeah.
stuff, you know,
That's
about
cool.
what kind of stuff. Yeah. Um,
Yeah.
but I
Is
tell
she a
you,
specialist or just a
she,
regular doctor?
she's a regular doctor.
Denied coverage of your GLP-1? Do not quit. That is exactly what insurance wants you to do. You have rights and you can appeal more than once. Claimable makes it simple with expert-backed appeals that actually have been proven to work. Check out the link getclaimable.com/plus sides and use code plus sides with a Z to save.
Month to month, box to box. This is how we live in the GLP-1 community. We never know when our coverage is going to get yanked from underneath us. Last year, it got yanked out from underneath me, and I had to go the compound route. I had to go to a telehealth. And what alleviated that financial burden a little bit for me was using my HSA card. I went to the hsastore.com to look for some electrolytes. ShedRx is there. ShedRx, the telehealth, is HSA approved and FSA approved. Ah! So I'm going to ShedRx, right? And I'm going to use my HSA, which alleviates a huge financial burden for me. And if you're interested as well, go to shedrx.com. They'll take great care of you. They've got fantastic doctors. And you can use the link down below in our link tree, or just go to shedrx.com and use my code, CAT50. Get your $50 off your first month.